on the block. It's a girl Afra Classic, your number one nation feminist who love to talk about women at any given point in time. Today we are going to talk about another exciting and intriguing episode which is going to help you at the long run in your relationships, in your marriages. Yes, for the betterment of you as a woman, you the lady. We're going to talk about 5 things that a woman should never do. The woman should never do for a man, no matter what. Of course, it is on you to make your partner happy. Yes, it is very sweet to do something to excite your partner, but not at the expense of your happiness as a woman. So that is what we are going to talk about today. So please, this is Afra TVGH. Subscribe, like, comment, share, and let's set the ball rolling. 5 things a woman should never do for a man, no matter what. Number 1 is to change your appearance. Unless it's for your own betterment. Unless it is something that you want to do. I know how interesting it is to fall in love with someone who equally loves you. So you feel like doing everything to make the man stay. Of course. But you should never change your appearance because of a man. You should never change your appearance for a man. I know how women sometimes are. Maybe you have a small boobs, so you are not interested in yourself. Like you are not happy yourself. You are not beautiful yourself. So maybe you want to change how you look, how your boobs looks, how your body looks and stuff. You want to change your complexion, your color. If it is for your own betterment, if it is for your own self, you can do it. But you want to change it because of the man you felt in love with or you fall in love with, then please, I would advise you not to do it at all, because changing for, it is not in a man to tell you how to look or how you should not look. No. So for changing your appearance, it's out. You should never try it at all. Number 2, setting your personal, viewpoint aside. It is good for a woman to be submissive, to succumb, to subdue for a man. But not always. No. If it is the right time to talk your mind, yes, to talk back at the man, to show the man that what you are doing to me, I don't like it. I don't feel like, supporting anything that you're doing to me. Yes, you shouldn't lower your voice for the man's voice to be up always. No, don't set aside your personal viewpoint or point of view. It is not the best. If let me tell you one thing. If a marriage or if a relationship will be a successful one, definitely it will be on your communication. What you talk about. What you talk about in the relationship is how far you go in your marriage. Other than that, everything that you did not do in the relationship, you're going to face in your marriage. So when you are dating someone, no matter how lovely that person is, no matter how deep and indebted your love is, or you fall in love with the person, don't ever put aside your viewpoint or your point of view. Always talk your mind in a polite manner. Like there are so many ways to kill a cat. Talk your mind. Let that person realize the kind of person you are, your do's and don'ts, your standards, the boundaries. Relationships are the starting point, the lecture hall. Relationships are the lecture hall. That is why marriages certificates are being given before the real marriage. It means that whilst you guys are in a relationship, whilst you guys were courtshiping or courting, you guys were in a lecture hall. So you complete that school, that relationship school, the day of getting married. So in the real marriage business, you're going to practicalize everything you learned in your relationship. So never be a mumu, never be deaf or dumb person to be looking at him anytime he's saying something that you don't like, anytime he's doing something that you don't like, you don't feel like talking about. So maybe when you talk about it, he will leave you or something. It is better to be late than to call the late. Yes, so don't ever put aside your viewpoint or your point of view anytime you guys are discussing something. Number 3, be willing to make concessions in your personal relationship. Concessions that like you you are in a relationship now, a new relationship, a committed relationship. You've made it a point clear that this is your last stop, your last relationship. So you are not going to, beat about the bush or look elsewhere or something. This is the man. This is the man you want to spend the rest of your life with. Yes. So if that is the man, you should make sure that without him or before you meeting that man, you had everything. You have your friends, you have your relationships with your family, and other committed lives and stuff. Don't ever choose your man over your friends. Don't ever choose your man over your family relationship or something. He came to meet your friends. He came to meet your family members. He came to meet other things you have in place already. Now let me tell you something. When that relationship you love so much never ended in a good faith or never ended the way you love it, can you go back to your friends? No. Can you go back to your family? No. So you shouldn't put aside everything behind you as if that guy you've gotten is the last thing. No. We should be real. No, that guy is not the last thing. He's going to top up every good thing you have. So you should never and ever be willing to make concessions in your personal lifestyle. Number 4, giving up your passion and interest. Oh, before meeting this Prince Charming, you were a journalist. Before meeting that Prince Charming, you have plans of maybe traveling and touring the whole of this world. You have those plans that maybe you don't want to give birth, or you want to give birth to just a son or a daughter or just a one person or something. Like you should never give or ignore your passion because you've met someone new, because you've met someone special. And that is why most people, most career young ladies put aside their careers and go into marriages and be dominant in that marriages, like and be like the housewives. No, don't put aside your passions and your interest. If you do that, it will be like the relationship is based on the man. On that day that the man will tell you that, hey lady, I cannot be with you again. I swear, you are going to die. So don't ever, never at all, give up your passion and your interest. Number 5, the last one, making changes in your lifetime plan. It is good to make changes sometimes. What we change in our lives is the uninterested and non-profitable, and the one that disadvantages us is what we trim in our lifetime. Now, if you sit down and realize that everything that you've planned in your future life, it's worth it. You know why you are so interested in that plans. It is going to help you at the long run. Please never quit it. Like never make any changes. For me, I don't want a baby daddy. Like someone who is a baby daddy to another woman. Someone who has a son or a daughter who has given birth to put. I don't like it. Yes, I don't like it. And I don't entertain divorcees. You know why? Because so what I'm saying is everything that you don't want, everything that you don't like, everything that you have vowed